In this first lesson of the ENSCAPE for Rhino video course, so rendering with ENSCAPE in Rhino, we're going to see how we can download, install, and run ENSCAPE within Rhino. So, of course, we need to download the add-on or plugin from the official site. So, Chaos is the producer. And then we also did an introduction in the previous videos. So we explained that we can use Enscape for renderings, interiors, exteriors. So you can do it also for products or anything that you can basically create in Rhino. And so also you can get Enscape from Food for Rhino. That's another option. So I tried both, but in the end I prefer to go in Chaos. But you have, the possibility also to get it from Food for Rhino. And we already talked about that. And also, if you're interested, there are other video guides and courses on Rhino and add-ons, various add-ons. So this is the Chaos website. So here you can select the software you want to download. In our case, it's going to be Rhino and Enscape, and you can try for free if you want. You have like a period of valuation. I think it's 30 days, and otherwise you can just go and see the pricing. And so you have there you go. So you have 30 days if you want. You can try, and you can also stop your subscription before. And also you have name it or floating if you think you're gonna use it in more PCs, more people. Otherwise, you can go with the cheapest one, which is Escape Solo. You will find monthly or annually. You can click also up here buy, and then you have buy and try. So you can buy it directly online, and you can make your selection. So if you go for different plans, they're gonna have different products. So you also have like packages for architecture visualization, media and entertainment, product design, etc., etc. So you can pick one of these packages if you want. And for Enscape, we are in architectural design, but we can, as I said before, you can use it also just a little bit for also product visualization, on only architectural visualization. Now, the monthly version is the cheapest one, but if you get the annual, you also get like extra things like AI features and more, depending on the package that you choose. And also, you have more products here if you're interested in architectural visualization, product visualization. And also, if we go in the annual, instead of the monthly, we have additional things. Now, if you want to be precise, and by the way, when you buy Enscape, you also get it for other software like SketchUp, Revit, ArchiCAD, Vectorworks. So you can use it simultaneously on other software. So you can use it for many different types. And here you have the feature. So you can scroll there and see what's included and not included in this version and in the others. Now the other version, they have more features because they simply have more software, and you can see they're only available if you do annual instead of monthly. So make your choice. You can pick whatever you want, but in our case, we're gonna work with Enscape Solo. So it's gonna be like the base. And of course, once you understand that you can expand, because uh, already Enscape is really easy, but we're gonna see, some specific things about Rhino and how we can use it. So here you have everything in here at the base level. So you have asset, materials, video, animation, AI, some little AI features as you see, rendering performance. You have everything except um, one specific type of rendering, etc., etc. So let's proceed. So what I've done here is I bought this version, and now I can click and download, and I see the exe file appearing right there, which means it's been downloaded. So now I can just double click on that and install it right away. So first you need to have a subscription, you need to have an account in Chaos, Once you have that, you can buy. Once you buy, you have the receipt, and then you can download the file. You can double click and you can proceed with the installation. And at some point, it's going to ask for your username and kind of a login. Okay, now here we can go on accept. We can choose the language. And in this case, I'm going to use Italian, but you can also install it in other language. And you can also change this later, as is said right there. So I'm gonna, you can also change the location. I'm gonna keep the default location. I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna keep local here next. And then again, if you have many software here, like in this list, you can choose more than one, but I'm just gonna install it for Rhino at the moment. So there you go, install, and now it's installing. Okay, once it's finished to install, it's gonna ask you to sign in. So again, use your COWS account and you should be ready. Though that's all you need to do. Is pretty simple and quick installation. And now I'm gonna open Rhino servers, of course, because this is where we're gonna use it. And as soon as I open, this welcome screen appears, so that's a good sign. It means that I successfully installed the add-on. And it's also giving you some initial suggestions on how to move around, like with the WASD keys. And then if you use spacebar, you can switch from flight mode to walk mode. And then you can explore with the left mouse. You can orbit with the right mouse. You can hold shift and right to change the time of the day, etc., etc. There are like a bunch of these shortcut keys, but we're gonna see them later. Let's go up here in the menu, file menu, go into the properties, and to use ENSCAPE, we're gonna activate the toolbars. So you need to go here in the Rhino options, and this is where you find everything that you can set up in Rhino. So what we want to look for is the selection, sorry, the menus, the toolbars down here. And from here, you want to make sure to activate ENSCAPE and ENSCAPE in your own language if you want. These are the language available. So you can open twice and say, okay, so that's going to be the one that I will be using. And you can dock this anywhere you want in the interface. And you also find here, I dock them right here at the top. So I'm gonna open up a project so we can actually see something. So this is one project that I'm doing in another course called the Architecture and Design in Rhino, or Design and Architecture in Rhino. So now I will go in the toolbar, and you can see there are many tools here for ENSCAPE, but what we need right now, we don't worry about anything. The first one on the left, click on that. Make sure again you sign in, otherwise it won't open. And there you go. So that's the first ENSCAPE screen that we are seeing. Now this is a window that that it floats around like it's you cannot dock it, unfortunately, but you can move it around and you can do like a split screen. So if you click on Rhino, you can orbit and navigate in Rhino. You can also synchronize the camera. This is also a good one. It's useful to synchronize the perspective camera in Rhino. And so every time you click on Rhino, that the landscape is going to disappear because these are like overlapping. So I'm going to put Rhino on one side. This is one way you can do it, and Enscape on the other side, or you can go like you can flip them. You know, there are many ways you can do it. And there you go. Now, if I double click on the perspective in Rhino, you can see that they are synchronized. So if I move around with the camera in Rhino, it's also going to affect Enscape, not all the way around. So if you navigate in Enscape, it's not going to affect Rhino. And here you have a bunch again of really pretty self-explanatory help, like a quick guide, quick start guide where you can see all the most important shortcut keys. Again, if you hold the shift key, you use the right mouse, for example, you can change the time of the day really easily, really quickly, which is way more difficult to do like in V-Ray or Corona or other like, you know, render engines out there. Also, if I modify the file in Rhino, this is real-time rendering. So every time I do something in Rhino, it's gonna be then replicated or visualized real-time render in ENSCAPE. So that's the beauty of ENSCAPE, because you can just visualize in a really light fashion your project, and it's not going to be heavy, and you can synchronize it. You can see it's not synchronized. If I move inside ENSCAPE, it's not synchronized with Rhino. So as soon as I do something in Rhino, it's going to synchronize again. So that's you can also deactivate the synchronization. So in that case, you can move freely in Rhino or ENSCAPE. It won't affect the ENSCAPE view that you set up, perhaps. Okay, so we're just starting, and you can see it's really fun, really easy, and it's really a great thing to see your projects visualized and rendered right away, because Rhino, well, it does have a render engine, but it's kind of also heavy in a way. It cycles ray tracing. It's good, but it's well, heavier than ENSCAPE. ENSCAPE is so fast, and you will see also a lot of features. And also here in my Rhino file, I'm using sub-Ds, I'm using meshes, I'm using NURBS, solids, and they all visualized except for the 2D. The 2D is not visualized. So anything you create that is, a 3D surface or a 3D solid in Rhino will be visualized. Now with the question mark on the top right, you can open up the quick start guide. You can also click or press the H key on your keyboard, and you also have this little arrow. You can hide or show the toolbars on the top, and also again with the question mark you can hide and show the guide. So you can see it's a really simple interface, nothing complex. We have icons that make us understand everything. This is a little map, for example, which you can again use or not use, and it shows you where your, let's say, character is, where your view is, your camera. So you can, if you move around, you can see that it moves like in video games. So it's a kind of a video game logic where the rendering are pretty fast and pretty good. Now you can also change the language in Rhino here, and to change it you need to go again in the properties, reach the appearance tab and change. I just did that to show you that you can change. You can use different languages and different settings. Okay, you can also check if you don't want to see this message every time you open up Rhino. So I will check that at some point. And again, we are back in. Now you can see it's in English. So we're going to focus mainly on ENSCAPE, but probably we're going to come back to do some stuff in Rhino. So I'm going to try to explain as better as I can if I use Italian. Otherwise, I'll just use English. But at this point, you should know Rhino really well. So probably there's no need of explanation on some certain tools like the layers, for example, the materials, things like that. And so if you have problems with Rhino, you can check the Rhino video course and other video courses that we publish. Again, you just need to every time activate ENSCAPE by starting up with the little button, and then synchronize again if you want everything to be synchronized, and we are back on and we can continue. Now in this first lesson, we're gonna stop here. We're not gonna go forward than this, but we're gonna check everything else later on, like the materials. You can see here that some materials are visualized, some others are not, and the layers, etc, etc. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next. Subscribe to stay updated, join the channel to support us. Thanks again, bye.